Hey friends, it's your girl Morgan J. I'm here for an intentional time, not a long time. I gave myself 5 minutes to just give a little spiel. Today is January 4th, 2026. Children are sleeping, resting, and I just thought this would be a great time to really just, tap into some of the new year intentions set for myself and share it with you all. My biggest thing this year in 2026 is just truly, thoroughly honoring and protecting the commitments that I set for myself and my highest self. So that self that's going to give me the best return, that abundance, that protection, that overflow. And I'm really excited for this. My body is getting hot and warm, not just off of, it's just a burning fire in me, if I'm really honest at this point. I also want to do better at surrender, and I want to do better at, I gotta get this off because I'm gonna get really hot. I'm like, ooh, when I get hot, sometimes I start to cry. It's a response. But it's really just, my heart is in alignment with these things that I'm sharing with you all today. Surrendering to the universe. Surrendering doesn't mean throwing a towel in when things get hard or challenging, but just really listening, because the universe does whisper, and if you don't listen to the whispers, it will yell at you, and then it will really yell at you. But for example, I literally have been on this website, this app, this dating app. I call myself, okay, 2026. I'm done with doing what I was trying to do, and now it's time to take the leap, like really open myself, just for a little bit of connection to something new. And I was battling in my spirit hard, y'all. Like, I was still fighting this, and even though I was doing a little chit-chatting here and there via the app, I had very strong boundaries. I am not going to exchange my number with anyone. No one deserves that access to me because I'm in a very protected space right now. I only have capacity for my children and my family, my close family members, and my friends. And I don't need an extra distraction or just an extra something to fulfill spaces that I really don't have to offer. And so I'm connecting with a couple of people. I have this expectation set. I'm open to lunch and or coffee, right? On this particular app. Other people are kind of trying to go for other things, maybe just a quick hookup but most apps are like that, let's be real. Even Christian Mingle, you got people on there that's just, it is what it is. But I'm not one of those people. I don't need to search far or high or go anywhere outside to get my physical needs met, but I am open to connection, right? And I'm in a space where physical needs met is not the best thing for me at this time. So I'm just open to spending time, intentional time with other like-minded individuals. So I have a very clear about me section. So I'm on this website, I'm making some connections. I'm really big on execution and follow through. If it's just a little bit too much back and forth, I'm just like, I could just see real quick where this is or what they had in mind. So I just leave it alone, whatever. So I am literally just in this basic conversation about link up for next Thursday, possibly for for coffee. And we get to talking about what we do for a living. And in that dialogue about what we do for a living, of course, I bring up I'm a licensed massage therapist and a certified personal trainer. And of course, the guy says, with all respect, I'd love to get a session, blah, blah, blah. And I said, absolutely. And so that there's no, woo-woo about this, I make it very clear what my rate is and things of that nature. All of a sudden, I get this blocked response, not from the guy, but from the app. And it's like, violation of blah, blah, blah. So I'm guessing because I said services or my rate is blah, 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 I have now violated the terms of whatever. I didn't even think about that. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm a little bummed out about this. I'm looking to the right because I gave myself 5 minutes, but I may need 7, so just hold on. Just gonna stop that right there. So I go back on and I read the terms and I'm like, oh, that's what the flag was. It triggered. It thinks I'm soliciting and it thinks I'm trying to be a prostitute. But I tell myself in that moment, and I'm like, you know what? I can go and I can make another profile and but I realized even during that time while I was on this app for this short period of time, it felt like a lot of work. It felt like I was going against something, some part of me. And I don't know if it was discomfort, I don't know if it was just nerves, I don't know. But the reality is just like, you're going against something you don't even feel like, you don't even have the capacity right now to do this. And even though I made it clear in my profile, I'm like 2 hours every other week, blah, 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 like very Capricorn of me. I'm just not ready. I'm just not there. So focusing on my highest self, pouring into my children, pouring into my wounded child so that I can show up as a better individual for my children and for myself and for my future partner or partners, you know? So I'm just like, yeah, this is what I need to be focused on. So with that being said, you know, I'm grateful that 2026 is upon us. I am so ready for just the tunnel vision that is set here for my growing business, pillars of vitality. We focus on fiscal responsibility, we focus on spiritual health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. And what my guy Myron Golden always says, always be learning. I watch him every day. Like, that is the mentor. Like, if I ever had enough money to pay this man so he could take me on a one-on-one mentorship, I'd be going. Also, shout out to Hakeem McFarland. He is the man CEO of Choose Yourself. We have a current podcast. No, we have a current challenge that is happening tomorrow, January 5th, 30 days. No sugar, liquor, weed, porn, caffeine, pretty much eating clean, and whatever other dopamine things that people may have going on, smoking, eating edibles, whatever things you want to challenge yourself to not indulge in because you know it's not the best for you, or you know that you really don't have a hold on it. So that's going to be 30 days. I am super excited and geeked for that. I did the last Choose Yourself challenge. It was very inspiring and really helped me to recognize that I did have the power, for example, to not pick at my face. So that was a huge deal. Everything that is listed for the Choose Yourself challenge for this go around is basically the same as last. If you're a scroller, you know, doom scrolling, things of that nature, that's also in there. But yeah, it gives you an opportunity to highlight and really see what it is that you may have some tetherance to. So, and it's like an opportunity to find natural dopamine hits outside of all of the crap, of all of the noise. So I'm so excited for that. Yeah, join us in the CYC, the Choose Yourself community. Still a member, probably, will definitely be a member for life. You guys are missing out on some really great opportunities to lay solid foundation in your life. It's 2026, it's here, it's now, and it's ready. So be on the lookout for those things. You'll hear me talk about Choose Yourself community a lot. You'll hear me start sharing things about my own company, Pillars of Vitality. So just check on in, guys. Stay tuned. Until next time.